follow. Used to think one day it's going to piss off someone. Piss off the right person. Stupid red flag around that show up in different states. It's only like more guns. I don't know what to do with those issues. It's the thing for this, I have no help. So unfortunate though. One thing I do know though, people talk about a swamp. Oh, there's a swamp, alright. There is a swamp going on. Oh, it's a cesspool of shit. And it ain't just filled with Democrats. This cesspool of shit is filled with a bunch of confused, pissed off people who have a point, but always struggling with some sort of popular demand of views and indifferences to express their own. Becomes a social disease more like, for popularity and memes and videos, and let's ignore this as social popularity as Democrats.
Get ready.
Ignore that. And let's do things this way. And if you do things this way, like they do things, and you do it our way, then, well, you can get your point out there. As long as you have somewhat of some sort of support towards what we call social acceptance and political or social warfare. See, life is built on these little edges of issues. So unfortunate. You think a man rises up by himself as a lone wolf and just makes a difference? You must have seen that 1,000 times already and look at where that gets people. You think a kid can do any more than he feels to cause issues at his school? Sad. How lost and how helpless people are. People want to fight. I believe that.
First blood.
I believe people want war. They just can't conclude war. It's so hard to explain to someone, to tell you, well, yeah, I am a right-wingist, but I'm not fully in support of Trump no more, but he's the only thing truly standing between us and a Democrat willing to take your guns. How to preserve things. Take my situation at hand. You know, I've been rebuilding myself together.
Your teammate has been killed.
Doing a great job,
Get the dog.
too. Really have. I now at least hold the ability to defend myself during a civil war. A riot. any type of government, social indifference. It's a beautiful thing. They have that much power to defend yourself, of course. That's what our Second Amendment's for, though. The right to bear arms, defend nation, home, rights, family. Considering all due process, of course, we all face injustice and an unorthodox issue between Nazis and communism trying to play out in our country
The
like
revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Germany. I mean, you can't express the stupidity on people who agree between each other on one little subject, which you'll tell yourself, well, how do they agree on one little subject? Have you ever talked to the leader of the National Socialist Movement? Have you ever researched them? Have you not listened to the shit they say? How they only believe in communism and socialism? And that's all they want? And you sit back and think to yourself that they wouldn't
Chip terminal is almost ready.
push any more support towards socialism or communism? Fragrantly.
Enemy down. Changing mag! The safe zone is collapsing.
You'd think maybe they'd have the balls to do something about their own issues.
Airdrop has been delivered. The airdrop is
And they
coming.
just march around and spread their seeds of chaos,
Let's go!
dragging in radicals the wrong way. Those radicals, well, terrifying for what they've done. You've seen it on the news. Our country needs to rid itself of the unorthodox. This country. Freedom, true, but the level of enforcing the true is another. People would say, but we have freedom with democracy. True, we do. But our forefathers speak of us needing to refresh our true.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
This country will ever be refreshed. So we cut down the minimum of issues. And become just a little blink on the radar of nothing. But even that's costly. You're not alone. You're even alone. We do a lot of non-social warfare.
Enemy is
Like
near.
in our stores. Do a lot of my own shit.
Use an adrenaline shot now. Changing mag!
Makes no difference to me.
Enemy down. Enemy is safe. Engaging the enemy. Changing mag! Open here! Using first aid kit now. Airdrop has been delivered. Reload. Enemy down.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell people sometimes.
Enemy vehicles
It's so many unfortunate trying to fit in this country.
Enemy eliminated.
You want Christian influence? You need to be somewhat Christian. A lot of people don't live their lives like I do, so they're more disclosed.
Zombies incoming.
I'm fucked up right now.
I'm down.
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
an adrenaline shot now.
People look for power in different ways. It's nothing unusual. Some people look to just get rid of everything in their life and surrender to someone
Your teammate has been killed.
Just
Get
a
the
little
dog
bit
tags and help them return to the battle.
in a community, maybe a church, a cult. People are different. People have different reasons and different freaking issues. Kill the guy. To your left. To your left. Right there.
Airdrop has been delivered.
You ask yourself, how much longer do we have to put up with this type of mess? And then you have to stare yourself in the mirror. And okay, what can I
Your teammate has been killed.
do? Yeah. And all you can do is what you can do. You have as much influence in this world as much as you're going to have. There's people with more money and more say than others. But even then, even they worry themselves and how that can backfire on them. A lot of fear comes into this situation in play. A lot of the Democrats, kind of risked it out there more than normal. However they got away with it, it's how they got away with it. All those rallies being attacked. And you gonna sit there and tell me all the support bad government gave to attack democracy is some fraction of a mind? That you don't think people break the law and get away with it? You're joking yourself. Influence is influence. You can have a little bit. That can protect you. You can have a lot. That can protect you. You deal with things, I would say at least. Yeah. Politics and more politics.
Vehicle's nearly done for.
That's a lot of people take inside themselves to think about all the time. You haven't already thought about it. You should already know it. Even I know it. You ask yourself, how fair is fair? When is fair not fair? What is fair means period? Life is so different for some people.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match.
Enemy vehicle's nearly done for.
Time for the mission. Get ready.
We can land here.
Here we go.
First blood.
quit fucking trying to jack me. Fucking
Engaging the enemies. Reloading. Cover me.
glitching out and stuff.
I'm down.
Okay.
Don't give up. You can still return to the battle.
Takes the right.
Using adrenaline shot now.
Hold on. Takes the right ingredients to get a Civil War. You better to get a Civil War than you would get World War III for people try to play.
Using adrenaline shot now.
You know, the number one reason why people don't want a fucking Civil War is there won't be no nuclear weapons. A lot of people work. So there's a lot. Civil War and something. You know the outcome of the Civil War compared to World War III. World War III, no matter how nice and friendly, environmental friendly they are, truth is we all know the dark side of the Democrats. Horrifying. Thought of a liberal. Just waiting. Hope y'all know I can't read this map regardless of the stuff with this. If you think I was going to exit, I'd lose points for that. So you're kind of stuck with me either way. You'll still be able to hear me. And now you're one-man short. See, this is what they call stupid. See, take the group of these people right here. They didn't think about their friend. They didn't think about their teammate. Now they're one-man short, and they're still fighting. They could be liberals, they could be communists, they could be from another country, they could be just kids.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Could be that. Everyone else could be racist again. The life these poor people live on these video games. Their intentions really. But, you sit back, you relax, learn, you don't care with the mistakes.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Beautiful sounds. I'm gonna get angry at the door with that one.
The safe zone is collapsing. Airdrop has been delivered.
The airdrop is coming.
People make mistakes every day, though. More than other people would think. Simply without thinking. It's like sinning. You know, you take the proper understanding of Christianity in the flesh. You'd understand why the flesh is not perfect. Obviously. Well, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have thoughts that contradict any other thought. You're going to let people influence you in any way or form possible, and you're just going to accept it as you're talking like a robot.
Changing mag.
But then again, are we all not?
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Using
Somehow
adrenaline
knowledge
shot
comes
now.
about life. I wake up and my room becomes so busy. Like a port of noise. Like, can I really figure out a way to aggravate this person? Temperamental. Really not the reason though. I don't know that. Your mind is insensitive to your own feelings at times. Sometimes other people's emotions are insensitive to other people's emotions.
Changing mag.
That's life too.
Airdrop has been delivered.
It takes the right ingredients. And nuclear bombs is the number one reason why people do not want a civil war. Because they want those bombs used. They want to maximize the decrease in populational differences.
Reloading.
And you think to yourself, no, they would never believe that. They don't own a nuclear silo. They don't do that. They're Democrats. Oh, come on. They handle things peacefully. You're pretty psyched out.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
I thought so. I mean, if a Republican can build storm cells, a Republican can buy guns, own guns, and do things the way they do things, a Democrat can do things the way they do things, in some equal but opposite way. Just more mad men at each other with more increased idealism.
Down. Enemy eliminated.
We will never understand the full appreciation that comes about.
Reloading. Cover me.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Airdrop is coming.
Down.
Engaging the enemies. Cover me. Reloading.
There's no escaping this world and its issues. Day-to-day jobs wouldn't like a break. Here, have the coronavirus. Oh yeah,
Using adrenaline
good
shot
enough.
now.
we don't want our government to give us a break. We're too high and mighty to get a break. Sit at home and stay out of the shits. It's all a hoax because we can't go to work. And businesses have to shut down and have some sort of social distancing act to protect people's lives. It's all
The
just a
revived
hoax.
flight will
It's all
arrive in
this,
1 minute.
And thought of it, it's just like, we're just gonna go out there and thin the herd. If we die, we die. We have this much chance, and our chances are that much, and yeah, that many people died, but that many more people recovered from it. It's just another flu issue. Ain't it amazing to think this way? And we try to figure out what these people are talking about. We've got a new disease. We've got many different symptoms.
Engaging the enemy.
We've got so many different outcomes of it. Body talk. Chest caving in.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tag and help them return to the battle.
Not even 10 people go zombie one day. It continues to go into something else.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Could possibly happen. You could just die and then come up with a new symptom from it all. And that symptom is, well, it just spreads. And that would make life even harder. Let's think about zombies for the future. You want to think about zombies for this type of shit? Well, if you're 6 feet close to them, if they're even already dead, you can still catch the coronavirus. So this disease, no matter if they're dead or if they're not 6 feet away from you, you can still catch it too. So it's so many different things. So the idea of this shit spreading into an uncontained zombie apocalypse
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
puts a whole nother set of rules on the zombie apocalypse for disinfectants and masks and distancing yourself from herds of zombies, all kinds of shit. It's like a whole new fucking level of zombieism. And it changes the whole mythology of zombies. It's horrifying to think itself. It could all be man-made. Could have been biological warfare. But, you know, there's no real difference in no one pushing war. I mean, if this country was going to push war, they would have been outside the
Your
presidential
teammate is on the
office,
revived flight.
waving signs saying war against China, and that would be their influence. And you would think to yourself, but that's not their influence. Their influence is we want to go back to work and risk other people's lives. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But if they're willing to do that, they would have been willing to take advantage of that social moment of life, increase the influence by numbers and groups, and hatred against
The revived flight will arrive
a
in 1 minute.
nation and blaming them. See, that's what it takes to start a civil war sometimes, too. It takes lots and lots of people to put out that influence out there. Where all they do is wave signs and march along and say, we want war. And they have to continuously do that in the process. Like Black Lives Matter does when they say no justice, no peace, or when you catch other people out there protesting. You see how life works in America? It's so temperamental, but it's how it works. As we speak now, our politicians are going head to head in debates, you know, but they're still capitalizing for their political run on everything between each other. So, you know, there is no break from politics.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
And it confuses so much more. I would say the least, more than we just take 2 steps back and say, well, I hear what they're saying, but, you know, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. It's just how it's going to be.
The safe zone is collapsing. Airdrop has been delivered.
Sometimes it's not all about being
Zombies
in a
incoming.
popular group for social warfare, political warfare. And staying all hyped up like you're in high school. But, you know, that's kind of how it helps pick up things. So, you know, you get that high school mentality amongst each other. This is my group, this is your group, this is my politics, this is your politics. Yeah, you know, we're all kids at heart, and we want to grow up. I'm just a little man with a little voice, ain't I? I could do a lot of things, draw a lot of attention, but is that what it's going to take? Just the entertainment,
Enemy vehicle's nearly done for.
loud every day, directing yourself in a war that no one's really killing each other in, but is.
Enemy eliminated.
A whole nother situation for people to live in. People are being
Reloading.
murdered. People are being killed by social
The
warfare.
last revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. down to the last 5 teams.
Yeah, so unfortunate for you boys and girls out there trying to figure it all out. And you act like what he says is true. Yeah,
Reloading.
and you're saying that
Chip terminal is almost ready.
I don't live like you do. What do you mean I live like you? Do you eat, sleep, shit, and piss? Do you
Your teammate has been killed.
take care of your
Get the dog
family,
tags
take
and
care
help
of
them return
yourself?
to the battle.
Okay then. You live like me. There's
The
not much
safe
of a
zone is
difference.
collapsing.
Do you have some preparation plans to run out into the woods, jump on an airplane, or go into a dark cave, or go deep into the ground? Shit hits the fan. I mean, you already got some form of preparation in your life. You've got the common understanding to get just the whole type of understanding itself, I guess you could say. Sometimes I hate to be more blunt than normal, but other times I just don't have the words to explain it. But I do. Life is so unfortunate, though. I mean, you can't really put yourself above other people. When you do that much in life, though, and you know it, other people know it. You're about as crazy and badass stupid
Shield chip ready for upgrade.
under other people's mentalities. Like Democrats would love to roll every man who owns 10 new guns and ammunition and has it stuck into deep in the ground or in a cave as paranoid and schizophrenic because, well, they're like, what's the point of doing all that if you just, don't do this and this don't happen, blah, blah, blah.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
There's lots of life that you wouldn't understand that Democrats would love to engage in into their own mentality.
Your teammate has been killed.
Oh, well. So unfortunate. People think you understand anything. I've spent 6, 7, 8 years fighting on the internet, educating on the internet, and people be like, "Oh wow, he's such an internet god." I'd be like, "No, I'm just very educated for the stuff I learned right now and how people do stuff." I'm very educated on their social warfare, their propaganda skills, their social alternatives, social lifestyles. I've been able to compose inside my head a complete diagram from Nazis to communists to socialists to left, right, constitutionalists, Christians. I mean, that's how much shit I've been able to educate myself on. But you need to be educated in the first place before you step your foot into that shit. Like, I'm just gonna follow what they say, and then I'm gonna try to join in because this is what I'm supposed to be believing in. And one thing you're not thinking is, whoa. You said you're supposed to believe in it. So you say you're supposed to be believing in this, and the problem is you're just gonna start posting stuff
Enemy vehicle nearly done
to
for.
what they're posting, and only that, right?
Reloaded.
Are you just gonna try to somehow share some sort of common ground? It makes sense from there. I mean, I think there's a lot of understanding there for people to get out of stepping your foot into politics from right, from left, and understanding what you're talking about and why you're talking about it more than you're just trying to be a part of something. It's the truth, though. And yeah, of course, you'll get your likes, you'll get your follows. But will it be truly because of your own opinion? And that's the real question you have to ask yourself.
Welcome to
Will it be
Battle
truly because of your own
Royale.
opinion?
The match is about to
And
start.
that's what makes us Americans. That's what makes us different. Is my thoughts from your thoughts, my insight from your insight.
Time for the mission. Get ready.
But, we try to look at the old ways. We like to look at the old ways.
We can land here.
Things have
We can
changed so
land
much.
here.
We're on a level of our social life, and political life, religious life,
We can land here.
that we all have to face
Here we go.
at a new level of expectation where people are just knowingly wanting a part of the situation. And when they want a part of the situation, they go in with all that traditional stuff like my forefathers and we shouldn't be attacking each other's democracy, and then we turn around and we start attacking each other's democracies anyways. But that's just the grounds we play on, and regardless of who's to blame, you still have to face the facts. It is a social disease of issues, from politics to warfare, which out of anyone's life, you're only going to get so much out there, and you're only going to have so many people like what you have to say.
First blood.
Engaging the enemy.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Goddamn gun's a piece of shit.
Enemy eliminated. I'm down. Managing now.
Engaging the enemies.
Get the dog tag
Shut
and help
the
them return to the
Go
battle.
here to pick up my dog tags.
Still fucking.
Get the dog tags.
They get the fucking dog tags.
Zombies incoming.
Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revive flight arrives.
Engaging zombie. Using first aid kit now.
Don't give up. Your teammate has scanned your dog
Using
tag.
adrenaline
Politics
shot
is
now.
really escape from me anyways. It was fun to do the things I did. Didn't bother me at all.
Engaging zombies.
From the thing I started. Didn't bother me. For the company I built. For no profit. Just my own entertainment, fun. Didn't bother me to sit around and tell people what you think of entertainment and what I think of entertainment are two separate things, and couldn't disagree with you anything less. But, we all have our ways of seeing things, I suppose. Trying to contradict one another against each other, looking for that opportunity.
Engaging the enemies. Enemy down. Reloading.
sort of
Cover me.
foul
Enemy
idea.
eliminated.
Providing that that's the whole idea is to hate people. Whole idea is to
Chip terminal is almost ready.
not worry about religion and anything else.
I'm down.
Your teammate is on the revive flight. The safe zone is collapsing. You have returned to the battle. Airdrop has been delivered. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
Holy shit. Did you really land? Like, man, dog. I gotta say both your asses. I'm lagging over here. I can't walk 2 steps without walking 2 steps backwards. It's my issue. It's horrifying.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Anyways, I suppose we'll all have to face some sort of life, love, issue in this country of what we do. Fame is only what's inside the mind, not of which is. What you think? Legacy is another thing. Damn, I tried to make it to him. I'm so far behind.
Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revive flight arrives. Your teammate is on the revive flight. Airdrop has been delivered.
I hear gunshots, but I don't see gunshots.
Engaging the enemies! Changing mag! Enemy down.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
It's good to know the things you know. Sometimes people don't like it when you share it. But I'm like, does it really affect you if I say anything at all? Are you just thinking that I'm trying to sound smart? Do you really think I'm trying to just let off all my motives? I think I give you potential of wisdom, but more than less.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Airdrop has been delivered.
Come on. Come on, man. Alright. I guess it's good to talk about things somewhere. Have freedom of speech where they don't actually have that constructive positioning. But it makes no sense. Why would you say those things? Why would you even think that way? Think like what? I'm not thinking. I'm knowing. There is no thought to this. It's piece by piece what life is. The fuck? Oh, it's just so unfortunate though, for some people. It is interesting background.
Domination.
I'm happy with that. Let me think of ways. Let me see here. Why is he playing a video game and sitting there doing nothing? And why is she changing his diaper and he's not changing his diaper? Why is this? Why is that?
Targets in sight.
Because it's crazy. I think about negative issues about myself. Yeah. Creative negative issues, actually. That's what you would actually call it. That's called picking a fight, actually. Yeah, that's what you'd actually call that. You know?
Capture the
I need to find
objectives.
something negative about him. I need to talk negative about him.
We're capturing
I know
A. Enemy
he
taking
does
C.
negative things.
Enemy has
which
C.
makes it
We
easy
captured Alpha.
for me not to like him because it doesn't fit my prerogatives, nor my religious standards or my lifestyle, blah, blah, blah.
Reloading!
Right. And that's technical lifestyle issues, but then you got the people that try to pick the fight. Like,
Enemy taking B.
trying to pull off every little fucking post, or what you say, any little thing you do. You got those people out there that like picking those fights.
Enemy has B.
It's life. I have no clue why
We lost the
my game
lead.
is lagging. If I was to think about it, I have bad signal right now.
Capturing C.
You gotta like the people
We
that try
captured
to
C.
pick a fight with you. They do a lot of talking. You just listen to them. Keep on going and going and going and going. It's entertaining itself to listen to dumbasses.
Losing Charlie. Close. Fight harder.
You're supposed to be the dumbass, right? You're
Losing
supposed to be
C.
the dumbass.
We've taken the lead.
But constructively, you have to look at life this way.
We lost
You're
C.
enjoying life more than you are, than other people, right? I mean, life is potentially
Losing
fun.
A.
Look at me, I'm playing a video game.
We tied for the lead.
Look at me,
Take those positions.
Oh,
We lost
boy.
Alpha. We lost the
that's a
lead.
pissed off
We're
kid.
capturing C.
Not pissed off,
Frag out!
of course.
Captured Charlie. UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by.
Terrible twos. He's soon to be through, though. He's already starting to talk a little bit more, so I'll be glad when my kiddo.
We're capturing
So I can
Bravo.
look and
Pick it up, team.
do
We're
different
failing
training
this
with
mission.
him. Anytime I bring him in my training room, he knows what it's for. He knows how to teach teach him one simple move over and over and over every time I do it. I think he catches on little by little. He shows me that he wants to do it himself, and he does it himself almost. He just doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to slide his hand and grab my hand.
I'm down.
And, yeah, he's getting at it. He knows how to do it, though. It's an amazing thing what I've taught my kid Wing Chun.
UAV online.
It really is.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
I know how he plays with his hands, how he acts like me, and it's amazing what I've taught my son.
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking Alpha. We're capturing C.
Raised my kid within my
Enemy has
son,
Alpha.
fighting.
We lost the lead.
It's good. You learn what I teach you, and you learn.
We're capturing B.
I need a cigarette.
We're capturing Bravo.
We're getting our asses kicked to us, and my game keeps on lagging.
Enemy taking Bravo. We're capturing Alpha.
I'm not really happy right now. I'm not really worried about this damn match.
Enemy has Bravo. We captured A.
I don't ever think people ever
We're
understand
capturing B. Enemy taking Charlie.
common sense in real life.
Be advised, hostile Predator missile inbound. Enemy has Charlie. We're capturing Bravo. Capturing B. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
They don't make
Heads up, team.
sense.
Enemy UAV spotted.
They don't make no sense. I don't know what to say. It's so horrible.
Losing Alpha.
Yeah.
We're capturing C.
Soon won't be in that thing no more.
Enemy UAV. Hostile. Capturing Bravo. We captured C. All positions locked down. Hold your positions. We captured Bravo. Losing Charlie. We're losing this fight. Losing C.
To me, it's like,
Changing mag, cover me.
Losing
I'm
Bravo.
numb to all the whining and crying and whining and screaming.
We
and
lost
whining.
B.
Your
Need
brain
backup.
becomes a numb spot for like.
Bring it up, squad.
That don't bother me either. Having kids does help you deal with grown-ups more than you think it does. Especially when grown-ups these days go.
We're capturing B.
Cover me, reload.
Losing Alpha. We captured B. Losing A. We lost Charlie.
It's a lot higher.
We lost A. Friendly Shock RC has been destroyed. The enemy is jamming our
Then
radar.
again,
Losing
I
B.
don't
We're capturing
handle
A.
situations as other people do.
We
You
captured
gotta have
Alpha.
certain type of respect being
We
an
lost
American.
Bravo. UAV online. We're
Restrict
capturing C.
Christian ways
Friendly Shock
and
RC is coming.
laws and never rule this country as set as you would think.
Hostile Predator missile inbound. Capturing Bravo. Friendly Shock RC has been destroyed.
By religion in this country. And again, there's so many different strict Christianities, like Catholicism, Protestant. And should I go on? Think about heavy lectures about my Christianity from your Christianity. Like, well, I'm a Christian and that's not how I see the Bible. Well, I'm a Christian and that's not how I see the Bible. Well, I'm a Christian and you will pray to the Mother Virgin. And you will sit here and say St. Michael 100,000 times if I say so. You see where the complication is. So-called religious prospect. You would think you'd have some sort of conclusion
Mission profile.
by now. Yeah, education does well. And people just think they understand. No one understands me like they should, do they?
Domination.
I think it all the time. You think you know me, but you don't. You think you have some type of say, but you don't. I don't live by people's opinions or issue-etic problems, do I? I play my games, not your games. I do things my way, not yours, for a reason. Obviously, you're in the position
Capture
you're
the
in.
objectives. Enemy taking C.
You
We're
continue to
capturing
think of
A.
yourself as a failure. You
We
continue to
captured
think of
A.
yourself
Enemy has C.
unhappy and all these other things, and I'm like,
Capture Bravo. We've taken the lead.
Do you really have to wrap yourself up in so much negativity? Do we have to be this way with each other?
Losing B.
I mean, I always feel people's sad emotions about their poor lives. It's almost like they want to push it off on other people, and I get that. But I don't let their emotions dictate or
We're capturing C.
manipulate my emotions, and I don't lower myself to other people's emotions unless I really have that sensitivity.
Losing Bravo. Changing mag.
This is a reason for me to have some sympathies or something, and no matter
Lost
what they
Bravo.
say, I kind of get what you're saying, and they're not changing my opinion too much more of what I feel. So I'm gonna feel the way I want to feel. Oh well. I always find one of the nicest things about it. Knowing how people are so mentally and emotionally pushed forward like that. You know,
Hostile
some
stealth
of it's
chopper
clever.
inbound. Be
Some of
advised. Hostile Predator missile inbound.
I sit back and think to myself, good luck having kids, man. You can continue playing it off all you want, but all you're
Capturing
doing
B.
is putting off your issues.
We tied for the lead. Friendly Molotov out. Be advised. Hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
Then again, discipline is a
Failing
mother,
this
so
mission.
if you don't discipline your kids and you just follow daddy's rules, then
Bring it up, squad.
not too bad. I would say for the minute,
Capturing
let's
Bravo.
get the boot on the field. It's a whole nother complex of explanation. It's a whole nother defined thing. Can't put off your anger issues for real. It's gonna come out somehow. You're gonna lash out either on your kids or your wife. You can't bottle it up the way you want to and think that that works. Well, hey, if I take out my anger on this person,
Lost that round, but it's not over
I'll
yet.
forget all about
Ready up.
my frustrations with this person. It just doesn't work that way. You're just blinding yourself from an
Capture the
obvious issue.
objectives. We're capturing C. Enemy taking A.
Think that you're ever
captured
gonna change
Charlie.
anything
Enemy
about
has
maybe
A.
your life? The obvious.
We lost the
thing
lead.
that how you
Be
do,
advised.
or
Hostile care package inbound.
maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's how long you got to live, or how you didn't get to live your life, or how you know when you did. What you want.
Enemy taking Bravo.
So many reasons why people do
We're
things.
capturing
the
B.
way they do.
Be careful. Molotov.
And again, we could sit here and still temperamental
captured
to
B.
one idea to the next, because in the end you still got people out there
Get
who
down,
do that.
sniper!
Take out their issues, what I mean. And when they do this, right, you know, basically, the big problem is that, well, technically,
Losing
they
Charlie.
are covering up for their own little diseases and their own little disorders. And the fact is they're just trying to shine light onto something else
We lost C.
to maybe fit in. And people know who they are. Why they be friends with them, who knows? I mean, maybe it's because we're family, or maybe because they have some sort of small youth or something. Maybe you got in a fight with a part of your family that thinks highly of themselves, right? But you know that the
Losing
other
B.
part of your
We're
family
capturing
also
C. We
thinks
lost
highly
B.
of themselves,
We captured C.
but does not live highly for themselves. Let's put it this way, they live like shit, trash, no water. Sometimes, most of the time, no lights. Cigarette, coffee, hardly any food to eat but for themselves. Have kids living in their houses. Let them sleep in kitchens and dirty floors and let dogs piss and shit on their blankets. I mean, and then the other part of the family goes to that family and they go be their little friend,
We're capturing Bravo.
regardless of how shitty they are, because they know they'll treat you shitty if they just be their little friend. Now,
We captured Bravo.
that's what you call major manipulation within a
We're
family.
losing this fight.
Highly known to happen.
Pick it up.
Now, I can't always concur to the idea why people choose that. You know? I mean, that's their morals, that's their values, that's what they're gonna die, and that's what they're gonna be remembered for dying for and dying by. And like, well, knowing that you didn't like her and she didn't like you.
Enemy's XS-1 Goliath is coming.
You did, and it is what it is.
Enemy's XS-1 Goliath is landing. Hostile Predator missile inbound.
You're aware of the subject, but more basically, not like the simple temple.
Losing B.
Manipulation is a high level of differences, sometimes in a small way in the world and sometimes in a
Lost
major way in
Bravo.
the world. Doesn't always work, shouldn't always work, you know. You can't subject yourself any further out there to possibilities of anything more than what you are. Tell poor people. I mean, if I was a kid to give other people another chance in life, or raising me, I'd tell them, you probably don't need another chance of raising another kid. Probably just gonna make them sleep in shit, let dogs piss on their bed, and make them sleep in that too. They're probably gonna sit around using drugs, popping pills still, or being an uncontrolled, angry man who has no tolerance but for himself.
Poor execution out there. Mission profile failed.
Says he's the man who gives all the power to the woman. And I'm like, well, it's your choices. But I don't think you have the right or the need to raise another kid. But, I mean, if you want to go give it another shot, yeah, go for it. I'm not here to tell you not to, and you can't. I'm just sitting there saying you really shouldn't. You're probably going to fuck up their lives, leave them scarred with a bunch of memories and wishful thinking that you actually loved them and cared for them. That's the truth. I'm unfortunate for those people out there. I mean, remember, kids, drugs are bad. And no, not everyone uses drugs. I mean, we all have our devices. We all have our we all have... Makes little sense. It's good to be Mr. Know-It-All, I guess. Some people's opinion. But, you know, I make what common sense I make. That's all I do. I freely talk about things the way I talk about things. I deal with things, write things, say things.
You lost the lead.
I can't tell you how much. Sometimes I wish I never wrote this, never wrote that. How stupid it just seems to be so. In this type of condition of life. I mean, why do we always have to go around saying 17-17-6 has to happen again? Why do we always have to constantly press in with hostile wording and hostile situations? Why do we have to be so hostile towards each other? It's the real reality. Yeah.
Reloaded. Tied for the lead.
I
Lost the
do
lead.
things the way I do things because that's the life we're living.
It's too close. Fight harder.
I feel it. I have to write
We've taken
things,
the
I
lead.
have to say things, and people say, well, you really don't gotta say nothing at all. I'm like, well, you know, I have a reason why I do things for my own opinion.
Tied for the
Just like you do. I have my own motives. I have my own prospects. I have my own positioning and seating. And it's some of that I can even
We've
understand.
taken the lead.
I mean, you know how many people get pissed off just knowing how educated I am on social warfare? You know how many people are pissed
Friendly
off
Shock
because
RC is
I
coming.
know half the shit I know and can do half the shit I can do? You think they want someone like me able to
Friendly Shock RC has
call
been
a
destroyed.
CEO of a company and make him release my Facebook pages because he had some dumbass post a
Hunter killer drone
goddamn
deployed.
video on his shit, and they turn around, try to back it up with copyrights, and I turn around and tell this motherfucker I posted the video first. That's not the real person who posted it, and you're starting shit you don't want shit with. That's basically what I had to say to that kid. And he got my point real quick. And what happened? It was settled. It was settled because I didn't put up with no shit. People don't want you to know that. People don't want you to know that you can legally put out a threat without being life-threatening. But then they want to treat you like you're being life-threatening. But then the FBI will turn around and say, well, we can't do nothing unless it's a terroristic threat, which I've been threatening my time and had called FBI and the National Socialist Movement. And I was like, what can we do about this issue here? They're harassing me, they're calling me. You know, they're saying a bunch of stupid shit, won't call them a goddamn number. They're like, only thing you can do is change your number, sir. I'm like, why should I change my number when they're the ones breaking the law? So you're harassing me, as they would say, and they're like, yeah, they're breaking the law. They're committing a misdemeanor, but they're in another state, and they don't extradite people over a misdemeanor. Worth your time. The law is broken.
Sniper!
And it's not worth your time. You say the law is broken, and it's not worth your time. Interesting. You call yourself a federal bureau of investigations, and you're the one above local police, and you're saying you can't step foot outside fucking jurisdiction out of your own free fucking will. You go deal with an issue, but y'all can go crash the Waco place. Oh yeah. You can go take on a bunch of people at a fucking college campus. Oh yeah. Y'all can definitely take on the innocents.
Friendly Shock RC is coming.
On the innocents. It was sort of the ATF, but it was the ATF and they were both
They're hurting. Keep
contributing
fighting.
to that issue. But and that was the Army, or was it the National Guard? They opened fire on the college campus.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Friendly stealth chopper inbound.
And if I was to say anything about political issues in this country, we get real educated about the I don't give a shit. Anybody with real education, they've got real experience. That's the good thing about me. I don't just talk the talk because of the internet. I got first-hand experience. It's the best part too. It's more knowledge for me. Sure.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Hell, I deal with all these damn martial artists. And in the first place, it doesn't really matter.
Friendly Shock RC has been destroyed.
Shit about you. They have their little group picked out. They have their little business ideas planned out for their own control of their liberal issues. They play the part of a Republican, but not a Republican. They disrespect you blatantly. And then they're like, you're the one who's being disrespectful. And I'm like, you're the one who's trying to teach me good shit. You even know what you're doing when you say stuff to certain people and you sell something. You're trying to drag them into your stupid little fucking world. And yet you don't take responsibility for that. You know what that's called? It's called
Mission
fraud.
accomplished. Good work.
You're frauding people. You're lying to people. You are screwing people out of their money and making them look bad and making them act stupid. And you want to fucking talk about what again? That I said I would protest you. I said that I would expose you for being a dumbass. Is that the level of expectations are we on? Is that where we're going with this conversation? Because I'm telling you, you need to learn where you crossed the line at, where I recognized you crossed the line at, compared to where I am, pushing you right back, and if I have to, step over the line against you. You know, I will tread on you back. You think you're just gonna fuck with me, my family, my life?
Domination.
Well, that might not be much of a reputation, man. You fucking, you know, some superstar, you know, it might not be some famous actors and shit. But, you know, what's that got to do with anything and how you treat people, right? Sometimes people don't get it. When they're treating you nice,
Capture the objectives.
they're not treating you nice.
Enemy taking A.
No, they're too
We're
smart for
capturing
that.
C.
They're treating you nice, but they're
Enemy
deleting
has
you
A.
at the same time.
I'm down.
Capturing
Lying
C.
to you.
Captured Charlie. We lost the lead. Enemy taking Bravo. We captured C.
You want to know who the frauds are? Hold on. Trust me.
Reload.
They're just too stupid. Too willing to be stupid.
Down.
You know, it's just something. I think it's don't like you. So
Reloading.
I'm going to agree with their idea of what they said. And then I'm like,
Down,
okay,
need
so
backup.
you're agreeing as a Republican
Reloading.
that it's okay to manipulate people, it's okay to lie to them, okay to show them
capturing
whatever
Bravo.
and teach them whatever and take responsibility for whatever and make them think about their little
capturing B.
issues
Enemy
the way they
taking
think
B.
about it, that for some reason it doesn't affect
Non, il y a la méthode PCU-CK. Ouais, c'est quoi?
Enemy Shock RC is
so much
coming.
more better. Alright, so I don't lose my conversation while I'm playing the cone. Anyway,
Enemy Shock
it's
RC
hard
has
to
been
figure it out.
destroyed.
Such short ways. If I'm a martial artist, I told him that there's a great big dragon in the sky, and it'll give you great powers.
Hostile hunter killer
And
drone
obviously I'm
inbound.
spreading some form of
Enemy taking Bravo. Capturing Alpha.
or maybe if I told people that Christianity is the only way through martial arts,
Losing C.
then I would really piss off people. If I
We
told you
lost C.
Muslim
We're failing this mission.
Islam is the only way to martial arts,
Capturing
I'd
C.
piss off people.
Enemy taking B. Heads up. Enemy UAV
I'm
spotted.
not too for sure how to put this to people, even in their Hopi issues either. You know,
We're capturing C. Enemy has Bravo.
Hopi's not think they are. It's no damn difference to me.
Capturing Bravo. Capture Charlie. We're capturing B.
I don't know. About as bad as arguing with the
Pick it up,
innocent,
team.
'cause
We
you
captured
argue with
Bravo.
them, it's just better to
Capturing B.
pick them up. There isn't anything else.
Capturing Alpha. UAV recon ready for deployment. We're capturing A.
Reloading. Cover me.
Losing B. We're capturing Alpha. Hunter killer drone on standby.
I don't know.
We're capturing A.
All I can say for people is like, oh, you know, you got your choices, I got my choices. Which one is it?
Losing Bravo.
I'll go on for a while.
Losing B.
Difference to me. I get the system better than other people.
Enemy Shock RC is coming.
Far beyond control.
Enemy Shock RC has been destroyed. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Bring it up, squad. Capture the objectives. Enemy taking C. We're capturing Alpha. We captured A. Enemy has Charlie. We lost the lead. We're capturing Bravo. Hostile Predator missile inbound. Losing Alpha. UAV online.
I don't know. What to tell for people?
Predator missile inbound.
As far as I ever get.
Enemy
four
taking
people,
Bravo.
four people.
Hunter-killer drone deployed. Enemy taking B. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Friendly sentry gun deployed. Capture B. Hostiles have destroyed your sentry gun. Capturing Bravo. Capturing B. Capturing C. Captured B. Friendly Shock RC is coming. It's too close. Fight harder.
That's how you get a job done.
We've taken the lead. We're almost there. Keep it up.
Put the heat on those motherfuckers to do that shit. That was hard. A little difficult.
We're capturing C.
Little groups, little nothing. People to listen to me yet. Nope. I wait for what every other patriot waits for. This country to break.
Losing Bravo. We lost Bravo.
Opportunity to strike legally. Alright.
Reloading.
We'll wait our day. When there's no more order. Here's the same.
Capturing C.
The dumbasses will feel the same way. And they'll be like, well, there
Capturing
is no
Bravo.
law but us. And we do.
Enemy Shock RC is coming. Recon standing by. UAV recon is standing by. Enemy Shock RC has been destroyed. We're capturing C. Losing A. We tied for the lead.
Nazis would probably say the same thing too.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. We captured C. Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment.
Let me guess.
We've taken the
Only
lead.
white people. Right. Yeah, it's too bad. I gotta check a cool guys here with me. I think they're pretty islanding. They're about as dark as night. I'm not too sure. You understand them, but, you know, they act like pussy too, so, you know, if you let us on in, you know, you could probably let them mingle and dance with a few girls, and they'll probably fight on your side. That'd be a slap in the face for those poor Nazis. They'd be like, not liking it at all. I'm just saying, you gotta accept everyone, my friend. You can't just accept.
Nice work. Well done.
Oh, fun playing. Got a new bazooka. That's pretty cool. I don't know what to say. Quite a lesson.